We're here at Coverings 2026 doing our Showstoppers initiative, which is one of my favorites. It means that I get to tell a manufacturer's story to some people that may not know about them. And I'm here with Rosa today from STN Group. Rosa, thank you so much.
No problem at all.
STN is one of the biggest groups of factories in Spain. I think manufacturing some of the largest volumes in the Spanish sector. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And the new creative for Tile of Spain is talking all about the secret ingredient. How Spaniards it's part of the lifeblood of the country, and their respect for ceramics and their understanding of it really imparts something very special. So how does STN sort of infuse their product with the Spanish secret ingredient?
Okay, we think that at STN our secret ingredient is like a combination of different factors. Mainly we have innovation, we have tradition, and we also have a commitment to quality. So those factors have been influenced throughout the years with, for example, the latest technologies available in the market, also the new designs, and that also includes new inks and also new applications there.
Yeah.
And also STN, we can say that it's a very authentic company in the sense that we're not just talking about product, but also in the way that we operate.
Okay.
We have, for example, bespoke production lines, and while being sustainable whenever with the manufacturing process. And we are a company that also pays very close attention to detail.
Okay.
And regarding, for example, corporate governance, STN is a company that is very responsible with everything that we do, very transparent, and also very loyal to our customers. So I don't know, if we had to summarize, the secret ingredient that we have at STN is the passion for everything that we do in order to excel and succeed.
Yeah, and I would say that from what I've heard from your clients, that is 100% the case. Housing affordability has been an issue for clients, especially in the past 5 years. And there's a lot of ways that manufacturers are doing to not cut quality, but provide more value and maybe some cost savings for clients so that they can get more tile into their projects. I know that's a prime thing that STN's concerned with, so maybe you can explain a bit about that.
So it's true that in the last few years, STN has been aware of the rising concern regarding housing affordability, and STN has adapted in different ways in order to be able to cope with that. So we have adapted regarding the product development and also regarding marketing strategies.
Right.
So on the product side, we've been able to come up with, for example, materials or product typology in 6mm and 7mm. So here we are getting two main objectives. One of them is to be able to put more footage into a container.
Yeah, of course.
So that means having more inexpensive transportation. And the other one is to be able to provide product that is easier to cut, easier to drill, and quicker to install.
Yeah, for sure.
And all of those are very cost efficient.
Yeah, it makes an impact for the landed cost of the distributor and therefore the sale price, but it also makes an impact at the installers, which is a huge component of the cost of a tile assembly.
Correct, and the performance is not being compromised there, which is key.
Yeah, that's huge.
And on the marketing side, for example, we have been driving our attention more towards value instead of pricing.
Yeah.
So by providing products that are highly durable, low maintenance, and they have like a long life cycle.
Yeah, but also like utilizing all of the peak technology, and I know that you offer some products that are, let's say, non-rectified for a lower price point, or a smaller scale for a lower price point. So you've got, the ability to offer the same product at multiple different levels.
Exactly.
For the market. That's I think one of the big flexes of a large group like this with all of your capabilities is the ability to offer all of that option for clients.
Exactly. One of the members of our team always says that our company is like a buffet.
Yeah.
So you can get, whatever you want, and you can put it together, in order like to be able, to supply product that, that keeps the aesthetic that the customer is looking for,
right.
With the right quality, and also making sure that you supply that affordability as well.
Yeah. Now, another thing that's really top of mind for a lot of clients is being able to transition to exteriors. And I know that you also have a lot of solutions for that. So why don't you sort of share a bit about that?
Yeah, it's true that lately we have had customers asking for products, which we can store from the indoor to the outdoor areas. And I mean, we always say, like, how do we cope with this at STN? How can we provide this kind of product? And we always try to provide and to create very comprehensible and coordinated solutions
Right.
by means of creating collections that are very complete.
Yeah.
And they are complete when talking about when talking about thickness, because we have different thicknesses, different technical surfaces, and also different finishes as well. So all of this together, they provide us with a wide portfolio of products that we can put in different areas and also adapting the technical solutions, to those spaces that we are talking about.
Yeah.
And we, by means of having like this huge portfolio and all this amount of products, we are able to provide areas or to supply product for areas with visual continuity,
Right.
while guaranteeing safety, providing the aesthetics that the customers desire, and being able to provide also functional products.
Yeah, and that adds so much value to clients today, being able to transition from the interior product out to the exterior and maybe around a pool deck and things like that. That flexibility is one of the main sort of draws of ceramics. So, Rosa, thank you so much for sharing about STN
Thank you for
and
coming.
taking the time to talk to me.
It's our pleasure.
Okay.